Hello everybody, welcome to a video here from Broken Joysticks. Another game guide here for Paladins. We're going to try to do a sky guide today. We're going to jump into siege mode. This is patch 10.0. Well, patch 10, not .0, but just patch 10 here on Paladins, Champions of the Realm. A lot of new things in this patch. Big things, constructed deck mode, which I'm not going to show you right now because if you go into Vault it does cancel your search for players. So you can now create a deck of 15 cards, which will come with you into the match, guaranteeing your card draws for specifically pre-built decks. So you can make your deck, you can do a build. Basically, this is solidifying the meta of the game, so that you're able to create a build. A few other things that there is now a really long wait timer in the beginning of the game, so that all players can load in before the first point is able to be captured. It's like almost 60 seconds. Lots of texture improvements, improved lobby visuals, improved textures on character arms. Specialty cards are now craftable from the vault. Lots of bug fixes, but the biggest thing is that constructed deck mode. And are we going to get that last player? Come on, last player. Come on, last player. And no, we're not. So we're going to see here what happens when you don't get a last player. Oh, yes, we did. Alright, so let's grab Eevee. There we go. We got ourselves an Eevee. Look how quick everybody locked in. That's one thing I wish that they would add, would be a method to not lock immediately, like a draft style mode. Eevee is a mage. She's got an escape, a really powerful escape that lets her go vertically, as well as horizontally. She jumps on her little stick here. She shoots a projectile out that does a little bit of AoE damage and a lot more damage if it's a direct hit. And she has a blink ability. I'll show you her abilities now. You can see Illusion will create an illusion which deals 20% of your damage for 6 seconds. Blink will teleport you forward a short distance and remove all debuffs. And Soar will hop on our staff and take flight. Those 3 abilities make her very mobile. She's great for getting on top of walls and being able to shoot down at enemy teams. We do have a Barrack and a Fernando, so hopefully we can capture some points better this game than last game. Last game we had a Fernando that AFK'd the entire game. So we'll be on the Enchanted Forest today. I do not like this map as much as I like the Hidden Temple map. So there you can see the 34-second countdown. I'm going to go with Snowfall. Weapon shots travel 150% faster. You can also get Soar, which launches icicles as you fly. Each explodes and dealing 100 damage. Your flight speed reduced by 40%. But I really like that flight speed, so there you go. That's our flight ability. Soar. It's quite fast. I like it. We also have a Blink and our Create Illusion. The illusion's a little bit wonky. It tends to go directly for whatever whatever the objective is at the time. So, yes, thank you for spamming attack the objective. That's definitely. Our Fernando is very eager to play the game. As I ride my fiery warhorse of doom towards the point. So I'm going to try to actually, as suggested, flank to the right, and there is... That is a problem. That's a guy with a huge freaking cannon. They're definitely owning up this area right now, so we're going to get out of here. We're just going to use our... Whoa! Oh, that leap! Ouch, that buck leap. I've played against this buck quite a few times. This buck and this grok combination are really powerful. Buck and grok together, when played well, very, very... Look, our Fernando thinks we suck. You know, if you're playing this game and don't give up on the first siege engine. There's nothing really more frustrating than playing with a team that decides they're giving up on the first siege engine. I've seen it plenty. The first siege engine comes out and the whole team suddenly thinks they've lost. God, we took a lot of damage there. I'm going to try to stay behind this shield and shoot at that. Drop our illusion and get out. We got toasted. Most of that damage came from that grok. Like I said, this grok and bear combination is a good combo. I am playing at off hours of the day, so I do expect that the folks who are playing this game are very good at it, as opposed to me. I am not. I am definitely not a great player. Although I love this game, I think it's really fun. All right, so she's just gonna blink away. That's Sky. Sky has her F ability turns her intangible, so she's just gonna use that intangible ability to get away, and we're not gonna be able to do anything about it. So hitting Sky isn't really worth our time. Alright, we got their Grok. Alright, so we'll take a look at these cards here. Blink already makes us immune to crowd control, so that's not really useful. We can increase the range of Blink. I think that's... I tend to take that one. That synergizes really well later on with another card that we get that... Or our Blink will actually do damage when we come out of Blink. We are losing quite badly. That is not a disputable fact at the moment. Drop down our illusion there and see if we can't play with this Buck a little bit and do some damage to this Buck. And then we will soar across the ramparts back here so that we can get in and do our damage to the siege engine. As you can see, we're very mobile. I can soar across, and then I was over on that platform a minute ago, and I was able to soar and then blink to get back here. It does look like we are going to lose that second gate. We did lose that second gate, leaving us with only our vaults remaining. We're in a tough spot. It's not a losing spot yet. Definitely still potential here. It's hard to come back from two gates to none, but if we could get a siege engine, that would be very helpful, obviously. I'm not sure what my team is doing. I'm going to head towards the siege engine here. I'm with Barrack on this one. We're going to go straight to that objective. I may be the only one here, but I will still attempt to hold the objective. Nope, there is a Sky right on top of me. Try to get out of that. Yep, we're going to take the little damage reduction there on our Blink. So what we took is minus 50% damage on Blink, which will allow us to do some more take some more damage. We'll be tankier once we get our Blink up. So we did get our siege engine there, and we're just going to try to trade with this Buck. It's probably not going to work. Nope, can't trade with the Buck. Too powerful. We wanted to try to trade with that Buck, but it was not to be. We did get a siege engine. That's good. It's always nice to get the siege engine there, and at least we'll get one of their gates, hopefully. Although they've already taken a quarter, now a half. A little bit more than half away from the siege engine, so maybe we won't get the gate. Well, that didn't go as planned. So now we'll try to take another point here. We have 12 seconds. Sir, Barrack is very enthusiastic. I'm gonna bet on it being this one. And I bet correctly, actually. So here I am on the point, at least. That will help a little bit. I wish I had our turret guy with us. I gotta get out of here. We'll go up to the top here and shoot down at Sky and see if we can't convince that Sky to get off the point. There we go. Oh, I am stuck, rooted in place. That is very bad. And yep. Yeah, once I get stuck, I'm toast. I had burned most of my cooldowns there. We did manage to get their Eevee and their Sky, which was nice because that's a lot of their damage out of the way, but not enough of their damage out of the way to really do anything, apparently. So they were able to come in with their Buck and their Fernando and hold that point down pretty well. So here I'll jump back. We'll go right back to the point. We're going to Blink straight in because we've got that damage reduction after Blink. And this is a healing totem. We'll take that out really quick. That doesn't look very good. And their Eevee is chasing us, so we'll blink over here and see if we can... I'll take that blink damage, get that illusion out. It was 4v1 there. Not a good time to be standing there. Yeah, they've got their siege engine, and our vault is about Looks like about 90%. We might be able to hold for this. There's a chance. Hopefully our barrack is going to deploy 2 turrets, and hopefully we can do some damage to it. The siege engine actually doesn't do that much damage. I'm rooted. That's not good, but we'll just go ahead and pop our sword to get out of that root. That was completely necessary, since I would have died in that route. I didn't even know that Brock had a route. Today I learned. I'm actually learning quite a lot of things. Oh, I blinked it too far. Tried to blink in and do some damage with my blink there, but I blinked too far. Gonna get their Sky. And there we have been defeated. Unfortunately, a loss there, but pretty bad loss actually. We didn't manage to get even one of their gates, but that it was a good video on Sky's abilities at least. Let's take a look at the scoreboard really quick. Here we see that our top player was the Sky. Sky, who did make it to level 5, the only one who made it to level 5. Second best player was the Fernando. As well, Fernando should have been, since he is tanking damage, and I came in third with my 29k damage, my 4 knockouts, and my 6 deaths. I did die more than I should have. Sky is good at getting away, so I should have been able to get away better, but that's the breaks. Hope you enjoyed this game of Paladins, and we'll be back with some more recordings and some more game guides later on.